Hey, this is Alan, better known as TNA Fan 2345, with
Rudy J4 or Jesse.
yeah, we're here to take a look at a little known sequel. I don't know if many people have heard of it. Mass Effect 2.
Pretty sure they all heard of it, dumbass.
Yeah, that was a very sarcastic remark there. Anyway, Mass Effect 2, sequel to Mass Effect, which I didn't really get into. I thought the 360 version was very overrated.
My opinion is it needed way more work before it came out. Way more.
Yeah,
Yuck.
yeah. It's so the game is plays out more like like kind of Gears of War with an RPG element to it.
Yeah, bit of like Fallout 3. No, I don't know if any of you played that, but I loved it. Well, let's get back to Mass Effect 2.
Yeah.
My first opinion on it was one of those boring, bland shooters till you see the RPG aspect.
Yeah, here's the thing, that it's very light RPG. It's very set it and forget it for your teammates, but if you want to more personalize, customize what kind of character you want to be, it's like, I want a running gun, or I want to snipe people, that kind of thing.
There's many classes to choose from at the beginning, which really determines that. But you can snipe with any class.
Yeah, but instead of the sniper rifle being completely and utterly useless, it's actually quite a useful weapon this time around. Now, something like let's start off with the graphics. The graphics looks great. It's a much better looking game on the PC than the 360 due to the limitations of 360.
On the PC, it looks sleek and sexy. Bit worse on the Xbox, but not too bad.
Yeah, at least it doesn't have like the mass choppy frame rates where
PS3, man.
that the first game had. Like, it looks like they took it from the console version and they put it over onto 360. But in general, it's very good looking. It's very sexy.
Very sexy.
Yeah, and same goes for the whole script of the game. I was very intrigued with every plot point. I felt like I was making an effect on all these characters' lives.
Oh, I found that a lot. I think the title itself explains that a lot. My opinion on the graphics would be, yeah, Mass Effect 2 had a bunch of problems.
Yeah.
They didn't fix it whatsoever till Mass Effect 2, and they further fixed it with the option to install your game on the Xbox 360. The PC is still sleeker and sexy, though.
Yeah. As far as the gameplay is concerned, the first game, I absolutely hated the gameplay. I thought it was just run around, blast everybody. You can cut in it.
Yeah, I'd probably just fall on my ass and laugh because it sucks so bad.
Like, it was playable, but it wasn't like
What I expected.
It wasn't.
What anybody expected. I'm sorry, this we're not trying to bash it. It just wasn't any good. Not for what it was supposed to be. It was too hyped up in the media.
The media just hyped it beyond belief, but we're not talking Mass Effect 1 here.
We're talking
Mass Effect 2. Like, the gameplay feels more of kind of Gears of War, much like the first one, but it feels like there was more brains put into the AI, and
Kind of like Dragon Age Origins. The AI gets smarter as you go.
hey, if you want to be goofy, go ahead and be goofy. I'm just telling you right out. You just seem to be like straight out boring here.
Yes, because Mass Effect 1 sucked balls so bad I fell off my chair.
Yeah, I think I've farted a better frame rate than Mass Effect 1. Anyway, but this is my biggest issue with Mass Effect 2 is that they took out a lot of the exploration elements, which it's an RPG cliche. I understand that, but what made the genre different from the standard adventure game kind of.
Was the exploration. Mass Effect 2 still has somewhat, but it's just going on a planet and collecting resources, which kind of pissed me off.
Yeah, but even still, the core gameplay, I think,
20 times better.
yeah, 20, just a heck of a lot better. Or between the 360 and the PC version, I would say the PC version's the better game because
Graphics wise and a bit gameplay wise, because you have more turn based on the PC if you're a turn based fan.
I think you just have better control of where you're shooting an enemy. Like every single kill, I feel like I didn't need to be assisted at all. It's like I shot that guy right in the head and I didn't need to be assisted.
All you need is a mouse or a gamepad.
Yeah, and it just played out a lot better. My biggest issue is that I couldn't see myself going back to this. This is very much a one and done kind of game, unless you are willing to go down the other end of the spectrum.
What you'd have to do is play it for about 3 hours to love it. I personally love the beginning because it was epic.
I think this is one of the best shooters I have ever played out there. I think it's better than Fallout 3. I think this is better than Borderlands. I think it's better than Oblivion because I just had way more fun than those. What would you give it?
An 8 or 9. What I would say about Fallout 3 is I loved it, but this game I love too. Can't argue there.
So you're going to sit there at 8.5?
8.6, that's all. Don't bug me anymore.
Man, you're very ungrateful. I'm loaning you the games. Anyway, me, I'm going to...
Screw you!
I'm going to give Mass Effect 2 an 8.5 out of 10. My biggest issue is that it feels very much like a one and done kind of game, and I wish there was more exploration elements.
I hope they address that a lot in Mass Effect 3. And you only lent me a few games, you bastard.
I said at any point you want to borrow them. Anyway, this is getting a bit long here. Well,
This is Jesse and Alan, or
TNA fan 2345.
Rudy J4, and we're done with this. Bye, guys.
Yeah, happy gaming. Go check out Mass Effect 2, and after this, we're taking a look at Fable 2.